Hello guys, let me show you a simple trick on how to create tassels or fringe from your Aso-oke fabric, right? Very short and simple tutorial. This is a fringe or a tassels. I created it from Aso-oke fabric. So if this is what you want to learn, please watch or stay to the end of this video. It's not long, it's not lengthy at all, okay? This tips and tricks comes very handy, especially when you want to use things like this and you don't get to have the right colors, or you don't even have the time to go to the bigger markets to buy them and you have these pieces with you. So I have my fabric pen, I have my lighter, I have my velvet bias, and of course this is the Aso-oke piece we are going to be using. So the first thing I will do is to cut out the Aso-oke piece that I want to use for the project. As you can see, I want to create a tassel, right? So I cut it and then I gave a neat cut to the edge, and then I'm going to use my lighter to burn along this edge. Okay, so the reason is to stop it from fraying. Aso-oke fabric frays a lot, so if I don't do it like this, it's going to keep fraying. Okay, and by fraying or allowing it to fray, it shortens the length of your Aso-oke. So once I was done doing that, I am going to roll a line. So this line is where I want, the fringe to stop, how lengthy I want the fringe to be. You can do this on an Aso-oke outfit you are done sewing and making. Okay, the bottom part, you just do exactly what I am doing. That is where I want the fringe to stop. So I will get my glue gun and then I am going to use it to create like a stopper on that line where I want the fringes to stop. What I mean by a stopper is by applying that wax, it can't go beyond that line. That's what it means. So once I was done doing that, I am now going to start pulling the thread, on the Aso-oke. I'm going to be pulling the threads out. So there are two threads, one goes horizontally, one goes vertically. Okay, so once you've determined where you want the fringe to be, you start pulling the one that goes, anti-clockwise, away from it. So I got my needle and I'm going to be using the head of the needle, the big needle, to be pulling out the thread, leaving the one I want. So I am pulling out the one that is going horizontally. Is it horizontally? Yes, and then leaving the one that is vertically woven on it. So I just continue to pull using my scissors to cut when I see it's getting tangled. Once you cut it, it releases it, and then you continue pulling. Guys, these are just simple tricks. Sometimes when you see some of this outfit being done, especially all this Aso-oke outfit, and you don't have an idea, you'll be wondering, how did they achieve this? Guys, these are just simple tricks. Okay, don't take it for granted. Every idea has its day that it comes handily, right? So I just continue pulling and I will keep pulling till I got to that point where we created a stopper, right? So we created a stopper, that line. So this is what I have pulled. So if you want to use a fringe, you can just use it like this as a fringe on your outfit, what you want to do. So I have cut because I want to create a tassel. If you're not creating a tassel, you don't need to cut into smaller piece. So in creating that tassel, I have cut it to a smaller piece and I'm going to fold it up this way, right, to create a tassel. I'm sure you know what a tassel means, right? So I'm going to use my wax and my gun wax or my hot glue gun to glue it and then stop it. And basically, guys, I am done creating these tassels. It's not difficult, like I always say. All you require is an idea. So I've created two already out of it, and you can just continue creating depending on how many pieces or numbers you want, and then you go attaching them to your outfit to create your designs, right? So if you don't want the Aso-oke fabric to show, maybe you want to use it for another kind of fabric or design, you just get your velvet, the same matching color, and wrap that Aso-oke part to cover up the Aso-oke if you don't want the Aso-oke fabric to show, and use your hot glue gun to glue it neatly. And guys, hey, you are done. Okay, so by doing this you have a longer length, because the tassels they say at the market, I've not seen a longer length. So if you know this tutorial was helpful to you, please like, share, subscribe, and follow the page depending on which platform you are watching this from. And I'll see you guys in our next tutorial. Bye bye for now. Alright guys, see you in the next tutorial. You see how beautiful it is looking? Alright, so guys, bye bye. So this is the hand fan that I use this to create.